Alright, now let's move on to entering query commands. Now, Unix programs are run by typing the name of the program and then supplying any required or optional arguments on the command line. Argument names are letters or words that start with a dash, this character. In order to begin your Entrez search, you would type ESearch and then enter the required -db database and -query arguments. Now let's look at a query on unqualified search terms. So we write ESearch -db. What is the database that we want to search? PubMed. What is our query? -query. Okay, so because this is search term, so put it in opsin gene conversion. So what it does, that it constructs the appropriate Entrez utilities URL from the query terms and executes the search. EDirect handles many technical details behind the scenes, thus avoiding the learning curve normally required for utilities programming, and saves the results on the Entrez history server. So let's try this. So I don't want to type it all, so let's work smart. Just highlight this, okay, and okay, press alternate and tab so that you can look at. Okay, I'm now on my terminal. I'll just press the middle button of my mouse. Alright, it's already pasted it on the command line. Enter. You might need to wait a bit. Oh, it's quick. So, right, Entrez direct, the database is PubMed. Okay, the query that we're asking is opsin gene conversion. So the web environment is this. Query is 1. So there's 54 search results for opsin gene conversion. Right? Now that is using ESearch. Now let's look at what are the commands. Let's look at let's go to change directory to EDirect. Let's list the files. We have a lot here. So what we used was ESearch. Okay, this is ESearch. Let's look at what is there in ESearch. So if you want to look at on the command line the contents of a document or a program, so you can use either command more or less. So let's look at the difference if we use, let's try less first. Less ESearch. Okay, so the whole screen, okay, will change. So this is a shell script, hashbang bin sh, Perl is Perl, directory is directory name, and the argument. Okay, use negative hash here because the shell treats 0 as a success. If Perl is exit. Okay, alright, so that is EDirect. Now if you want to go exit this, you just press Q, and voila, you come back to your previous screen. What if we use more ESearch? What happens? Okay, so if you use less, the whole screen will change, okay, to a new screen. Okay, but if you use more, it will just show the contents of the file on your current screen. Okay, and it will then your command prompt will show up again. Okay, so this is the content, it's the same. Okay, I'll just clear my screen. How do you clear a screen? CLEAR. Okay, if you want to know any of the commands, the manual pages. Okay, so you just type man. I want to know what can I do with more. Man more. Okay, so this is the manual page for the command more. The name is more. It's a file perusal filter for CRT viewing. Okay, and these are the options. So F, count logical lines. Okay, you can go down by pressing the down arrow key. You can go up, and of course if you want to quit, press Q. Okay, let's see if there is a manual for men. Yes, there is a manual for men. Okay, so even the man command has a manual. Alright, so stop this here.